Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 20th. This week, we're just going to jump right in here. You have this koi fish spirit, says there's always enough. You have this giraffe spirit, says see the big picture. So I feel for a lot of you that, there is something here about needing to see the big picture. And you have the hermit. The hermit is standing at the top of a mountain, and he's shining his inner light. But again, where do you get the best views? At the top of the mountain. So I feel for a lot of you, there's something here about needing to see that you have the resources necessary maybe to accomplish something great. You have this Awakening Genius card, which I love that card in this deck. So you could really be accomplishing something or trying to, it's like you're setting out to change your life now. And, I think that koi fish spirit is saying like you have more than enough resources necessary to accomplish your goal or to do whatever you're trying to do here. You have the Hermit, the Three of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. I would encourage you to socialize here. Going from the Hermit to the Three of Cups, and even the Eight of Wands is my card of socializing. So I feel that for a lot of you, it might be time for you to kind of like get out of the house, It might be time for you to go enjoy yourself, meet new people, spend time with friends, family, all that other stuff. You never know. Sometimes I think just recharging your batteries simply can be a big help. It can, kind of get you out of your head. I always say that, again, I was stuck in my room for 4 years and I didn't do anything, didn't socialize, didn't do anything at all. And I never came up with like one good idea during that entire time. But like once I set myself free and started walking, I always say that's like the first thing I did. Then I started spending time with friends. It's like in those moments where you're not thinking about all your problems, that's where you get the answers that you need to, set yourself free or to move forward. And I'm living proof. So I would do, the things that you're thinking about doing here, or I would go socialize, spend time with people. Three of Cups is a lot of help from people. It's a card of your community. So there could be a lot of people who want to help you at this time. Again, you have the Hermit, so you've probably been in Hermit mode. Not necessarily a bad thing. Again, you could have put yourself in Hermit mode to work on a project or, to protect your energy or to recharge your batteries. But again, now I think it's time for you to like come down from the mountain. The whole point of the Hermit is that he goes through a dark night of the soul, he climbs to the top of the mountain, but then he has to come down from the mountain and share what he has learned, right? And I kind of feel that's what's going on here. It's like the whole point of the Hermit is don't become a mountain man, right? Don't stay at the top of the mountain. You have to come and share all the things that you've learned so you can help people, but also so you can help yourself. Again, when he's just at the top of the mountain, it's like he's keeping all the knowledge and wisdom and the things that he's learned to himself. But if he shares that stuff, and you never know what could happen. He could, start a business. He could, with what he's learned, he could help people with what he's learned or whatever. You have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is like a quick conclusion or a quick success. And again, going this way, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence and being able to take care of yourself. But it's also like pre-Empress energy. Again, to have this glow up here, he's got the star in his lantern. He could be glowing, but to have the glow up, I think you have to kind of like come down or out of isolation and you have to set yourself free. So again, I think it's a time of, and what I mean by setting yourself free is just coming out of isolation. So anywhere in your life where you're isolating yourself, I think it's time to come out of it. Here you go. With the Hermit, you have the Eight of Wands. Everything I just said. So the Hermit can't share anything from the top of the mountain. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, and there's definitely something here about you sharing the things that you've been learning or you sharing the things that you've been through. This could be through like, teaching people, doing YouTube videos. It could be about starting a business or, my favorite for you, Aquarius, is just to be a living example. If you have been learning a lot of things in life and you put those things into practice, for other people will see it, whether you believe it or not. It's like, you becoming successful, other people won't be able to ignore it. And then by doing that, you are also sharing your voice. You cannot make this stuff up. With the Three of Cups, you have the Hermit. Whenever we have these repeating cards like this, it's basically the universe saying I meant what I said. So the universe is just kind of double confirming the message here clearly. And again, it's pretty weird to me that the past few weeks I've been getting a lot of these readings where the cards just repeat. And again, like I always say, it really doesn't happen that much that the cards repeat like this. So, pretty interesting. With the Eight of Wands, you have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a card of your resources. Going up to the Nine of Pentacles, I think that you are working on your resources, of course. This could be why you've been in hermit mode, is because maybe you're trying to increase your resources. Again, you have this koi fish spirit that says there's always enough. So you are, again, I kind of feel like, I don't know if you're worried about your resources. Maybe some of you are here, maybe you're worried about will you have enough money to do something or whatever. And I would say yes. Queen of Pentacles says, Queen of Pentacles actually says maybe not, but it doesn't matter. Do it anyway. Queen of Pentacles is about being resourceful. It says that maybe you don't have the money to, start that business or to, move cross country or whatever you're hoping to do here. But there probably is a way. So it's like maybe you don't have the money, but or maybe there's a way to do it cheaper, or maybe there's a way to get paid to do it, or something like that. So you have to be resourceful with the Queen of Pentacles. Next, you have this card that says it is what it is. And you have this Awakening Genius card. Yeah, a lot of genius in the reading. I mean, the Hermit, again, he's gained a lot of wisdom climbing to the top of that mountain. So I feel like you are waking up to who you are. That is what it is card. Again, I do feel like there's some sort of closed door in your life, or you feel like there's a closed door, something that can't be reopened in your life. And I feel like I don't know, like if you're, I don't want this to sound wrong here, Aquarius, but it is almost like you're accepting it, or you're just moving past a situation that is a closed door. Yeah, because of this right here. You have the Five of Cups, King of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. The Five of Cups is about turning around and seeing these two cups and then this bridge and this castle. So he's grieving the loss of these three cups here. So he's grieving the loss of what he no longer has. And, the story of the card is that he's lost his taste for wine. So he's grieving the loss of something that he doesn't even enjoy any longer. And there's something better behind him. So again, some of you maybe have lost something where you feel like you can't do better, but really the answer is yes, you can. If you look for it, there's something, and if you're grateful for what you have right now. You have another card of gratitude here, the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is about gratitude and luxuries, being grateful for the nice things that you have. And if you notice, the two cups are behind him. So again, I think if you look at what you have in your life right now, that you will discover your Nine of Cups or Nine of Pentacles, because if he turns around, he would see this energy right here. You have the King of Wands. The King of Wands, I'm pretty sure you always get either the King or the Queen of Wands with me. I do feel that these cards are encouraging you to be bold, be assertive, really go for what you want, really work on manifesting the things that you want in your life as well. So it seems to me like it's a time for you to be bold and assertive. The King of Wands, he really nurtures things into existence as well. I look at him as like the true father in the tarot. To me, he's the most nurturing king. You might be thinking, oh, like King of Cups is very nurturing. Not really. The King of Cups is emotional. The King of Wands is nurturing. He is like the entrepreneur of the tarot. But you can be an entrepreneur. You can embrace that type of energy, the type he is, in any area of your life. You can be entrepreneurial with your business. You can, really take care of it, of course, but you can also be entrepreneurial with your health. You can, again, really nurture it into existence. And that's what the King of Wands does. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be embracing this King of Wands energy. You have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords can represent lying, cheating, stealing, but really it's a card of tactics. He's stealing these swords from an army in the background. Golden cards in the tarot are meant to be positive no matter what. So, I know a lot of people read this as trickster energy, which it does represent that, by the way, but really it's a good card. It's a card that represents doing things in a different way so that you can be more successful. And with the Queen of Pentacles, I would definitely say these two cards are saying like, yes, there might be kind of like what you see as a blockage to accomplishing something that you desire in your life. But really, if you do your research, there might be a different way to do what you want to do. And it might not require money, or it might not require resources, or you might be able to get paid to do something, right? So I kind of feel some of you do have like a little blockage where you want to do something, maybe, and maybe it's not like a huge blockage, but what I would say here is I would like try to find a better way. With the Five of Cups, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can represent marriage. Some of you could be leaving a marriage or walking away from a marriage or a connection. For others, the Hierophant is really blessings. He is the bridge between the heavens and the earth, and he is blessing those two initiates in front of him. So I feel for a lot of you that, the universe is trying to lead you towards a blessing. With the King of Wands, you have the Magician here. I'm sorry, wrong camera. You have the Magician. The Magician, he is kind of pointing over to this Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a little bit interesting because, well, the Page of Wands is coming up in the area, the good stuff, which is great. But the Page of Wands, he only follows his enthusiasm. Like he feels good about something, or, he feels like he should do something, and he moves in that direction. So it's not exactly clear with the Page of Wands because he just he's only just excited to do something. There's no like proof that what he is excited to do, this journey he's about to go on. And you have this voyage card right here as well. There's no proof that it's going to work. So I feel like that could be a little bit of a challenge for you as well, where you might be saying like, I want to accomplish great things in my life, but I'm not exactly sure like what the outcome is going to be. But the Page of Wands reminds us to take the steps and to find out, right? With the Seven of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords. Again, like I really feel here you're only seeing one way of doing things. And the Eight of Swords says that there are many ways to do things, but you just have to see it. You have to be able to, you have to look and find it, or you have to do the things necessary to discover new ways of doing things. And that's exactly what I would do here with those cards. You have the Freedom card and this Voyage card. I mean, I didn't see the Freedom card, so that's pretty good. I think you're setting yourself free. Again, it is coming up in the good stuff. But you could be going on this new journey, or a journey that sets you free. Again, I think that this is also kind of like the journey down from the top of the mountain. So it seems to me like this reading is saying that you are coming out of isolation and sharing your genius with the world, with that Awakening the Genius card. And I think that could provide a lot of freedom for you as well. There's like a lot of birds around this bird right here in the front. So I feel a lot of you could be even, building a following, or, building people who listen to you. You have the Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Five of Swords, and Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of independence. I kind of get this feeling that you're getting comfortable with yourself. You're getting comfortable with who you are, the type of person you are, what you want out of life. I think maybe you went into hermit mode to listen to yourself a little bit, and now you understand that. She has 3 pentacles here and 6 pentacles over here. So it kind of represents the fact that she is willing to give 3 pentacles to new situations that enter into her life, but she always keeps enough for herself, 6 over here. So she's never over-giving to anything, not just love, any situation in her life. And I feel that for a lot of you, again, maybe you've learned lessons about over-giving or overindulging or whatever, and it's like now I think you're much more sure about how much you can give to things. You have the Page of Wands, probably your most important card here. I always say in a 9-card spread that the center card is like the most important, but I kind of feel that the Page of Wands is more important, or is the most important card here. The Page of Wands is like on a journey. He's going in a direction, and he's just following his enthusiasm. He's also fearless, so he is embracing this like fearless energy to present something to the world, which I feel like you're doing. You have the Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles. Again, these two are coming up in the good stuff. So you could be coming out of the cult here, just plain and simple. Even the Five of Swords can represent having walked away from something, and now you're like the winner. The guy at the front of the card here, he has won at all cost. So if you have walked away from something, or if you have had a disappointing situation with that Five of Cups, I think you are discovering that you are like winning something, or that you are the winner. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Lovers. I knew this was about love. That's why I said that thing about the 3 pentacles, the 6 pentacles. So I do feel like you could be attracting new connections. Maybe not like right this second, but moving out through the summer, you could be attracting connections. And I really feel, I felt that on the Nine of Pentacles, that it was really saying, make sure that you don't like overgive to any situations. Make sure you don't undergive to a situation. You're giving like just enough, the Goldilocks zone, right? With the Page of Wands, you have the Death card. Yeah, you are definitely on a new path or a new journey. You have that Voyage card, Death card. Death card would say that you're kind of like on this new journey in your life. The Hermit, the Hermit would really say that you've done a lot of growing over the years. I feel like you've done a lot of, kind of like maturing and growing and learning. And now it's time for you to kind of like show the world who you are, or, show the world the new Aquarius. With the Five of Swords and Five of Pentacles, or whatever this was, you have the Page of Cups. Yep, new love coming in for you. So the Page of Cups can be a new love offer. The Page of Cups can also be your dream. He has this fish in this cup here, and I always say that fish might not exist. It might be part of his imagination. So you could be attracting something, or like kind of manifesting something down on earth, something that you want to accomplish. And I feel like that would be good as well. The Five of Swords in the good stuff can represent needing to take a risk. So, it could be a good time for you to take a risk on building something new or creating something. Let's see, I didn't want to do that. I just knocked like the whole entire deck over. So let's see here. You have this May card and you have this fire. I always clarify these monthly cards. And the fire card says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. There could be a strong connection coming in for you here. You also have this October card, and the stork card says news of a birth or new business opportunity. So I would be careful if you're not trying to get pregnant. If you are, congratulations. This could also be you just building something between now and October. That's an interesting time frame, by the way. That's the next eclipse season, basically. So you could have been working on something already, and it's like you're developing it over time. You have this diamond card that says you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So that looks nice. There could be something good. I think the gift of your knowledge, basically. You have this love card. Definitely, we see love all up in this reading. There could be a new person here. You have this vacation card, and it also came out with this card here. It says, hidden secrets can harm you. So no secrets at this time, but I would be careful of secretive people. But I also feel that some of you just could be going on a vacation, plain and simple. But this looks really good here, Aquarius. I love where this is going. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your month.